Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Monday. It's May 26, 2014, and thank goodness for that. We've made it through the weekend, which means it's time, not necessarily to be a better gamer, but it's time to dick around in the jungle. I'm literally casting from a jungle right now because the connection here is better than Time Warner cable. Today's Funday Monday. It was a topic that defies simple description, so we create an acronym for it. It's the IMP's Funday Monday. Immortal, Mothership Core, Phoenix, Sentry. Even the acronym doesn't seem to work so well, because it shouldn't be a P for Phoenix, it should be an F. For Phoenix. You can also build warp prisms and observers and probes. But more or less, in today's episode, we're looking at can the Protoss player win without its core central units, namely Zealot, Stalker, Colossus, High Templar. Can he do it? And the answer is oftentimes no. No, he can't. He can't do it very well at all. But we have some games that we're going to take a look at. Let's go ahead and start with the one that is most suitable. From Mr. Muffin himself, up in the top left-hand corner, that's right, it's Covert Muffin. And down in the bottom right, it's a name so intimidating you'll think it's 1999. It's the owner. Oh yes, feeling so good. I just drove 6 hours in the hot, hot sun in order to get here. And of course, Covert Muffin, after the good luck have fun, says, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" "Sure, sure," he says. "Mm-hmm. No problem. No problem. Tell me, says Covert Muffin, what is worse than death?" I think I know. Because Covert Muffin was in the last episode, and I think we talked about this. It's tickles. It's the tickling. I would literally rather be abducted for ransom mid-poop than be tickled when I don't want to be tickled. I hate being tickled. So we see Mr. Muffin sharing some of his intel. What's worse than death? Let's see what the owner has to say. He's a tough, hard-biting kind of guy. That's a tough question. Yeah, man, really is. Covert Muffin. Now, I want to note the lack of time it took between "that's a tough question" and "yeah, man, it really is." Covert Muffin may have already pre-typed that statement out and was waiting eagerly to press the enter button. He's doing some seriously pro-game replacement. Answer is just as scary, too. Oh my god, I would love to see the scary stories to tell in the dark. That artist illustrating the tickling. Oh my god, that would be banned from all public libraries and schools. The owner is too scared. Or he's too indifferent. Maybe he's completely and utterly apathetic. He's mid-game and he's like, who is this guy talking to? Because there's this weird thing. I'm from the Midwest. I'm actually from Kansas, where the land is flat and evolution is still a theory. How embarrassing. In Kansas City, and in much of the Midwest, if you just see someone, you just say hi and you just talk to them. You go, "Hey, wow, do you watch Hannibal? Oh my god, I'm getting close to the season finale. I don't know who's the killer and who isn't." And the guy who's pumping gas at the station is supposed to just talk back to you and just be like, "Oh, never got into that show, but my daughter loves it." Something like that. This was just supposed to happen. And then when I moved to LA, I walk up to people who are at the gas station. I'm like, "Hey," and they're like, "I don't have any money." And I'm like, "Well, me neither." And then we just keep talking, and well, we don't keep talking. I try to keep, like, "Oh, you know, do you watch Bachelor? I just started to watch the season with Andy. I can't believe she's on it twice." And they're like, "No, seriously, I am going to burn myself to death here if you keep talking to me because I can't handle the social interaction." That sometimes I think is a reaction that we get on the internet sometimes when, Mr. Muffin's like, "Hey, you know what's worse than death?" The other person's like, I'm busy. I'm playing a 1v1. I need to not be here." We're not supposed to socialize during a game. No, we're supposed to be cold and make no eye contact and wear big sunglasses that look like welding goggles. But of course, the Covert Muffin himself, I believe, is setting a good precedent. He's establishing how critical and important it is To be a friendly and kind, conversing, talkative person. At all points in time. No reason not to befriend the person that you're about to engage in a faux bloodthirsty conflict. The answer is getting tickled. Drum roll. LOL. Charmed, motherfucker. Boom! Let me tell you something. If you can make the lady at the cash register giggle at the grocery store, you have made a day better. Covert Muffin has snuck his little muffin-like charm into the internet and has earned a lol. The owner now knows what's worse than death, but just because he knows that, as Covert Muffin will note, just because he knows that doesn't mean that he gets to have any sort of joy. You laugh now. In the meantime, keep in mind, Covert Muffin cannot build Stalkers, he cannot build Zealots, he cannot build Carriers or Colossus or Void Rays or Oracles. Only the most basic of support units, Sentries, Immortals, Phoenixes, and a Mothership core. Ugh. This is all support units while I'm the jungler. You came here for fucking entertainment. Happy Monday. You don't like it? Go to a barbecue. Why don't you go outside and talk about how much you love the smell of hickory smoke? I'm jungling you guys. Alright, well, Covert Muffin with his excess funds. Tickle, tickle. Uh-oh. The great jointed fingers. Honestly, like, sentries are gonna be my death. Well, yeah, sentries are at the very least gonna strike horror into you. Because it's kind of like with H.R. Geiger, you know, with the way the aliens are done with the sort of elongated heads and they have their weird exoskeleton. In my horror movie, done by Geiger, there's just like 8 knuckles on the finger. It can bend in like so many different ways to like tickle at all sorts of angles, man. Oh my god, it'd be really cool. The whole movie, the monster is just trying to tickle people, and when they finally kill him and burn him to death, his last dying words are, "Oof, just 'cause I'm the nice guy." Damn, did I get meta fast. Wow, did I get meta. Just 'cause I'm a nice guy. Ugh. Why don't girls like nice guys? What does that mean? Everyone likes a nice guy. Of course people like nice guys. Alright, looks like the owner is going for his 2 Gate Stalker, trying to repel the tickles. Trying to send them knuckles out. Covert Muffin getting gateways because, you know, he had... It's like when McDonald's, it used to actually be cheaper to supersize the combo than it was to actually just get a large drink and no fries. I mean, I guess I will supersize my gateway count. I don't see a reason not to. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Here comes the muffin. The Covert Muffin. It's a muffin the likes of which you've never seen because it chooses not to be seen. It is a muffin of great power, but not necessarily great responsibility. Most people don't even know how to develop trust with a muffin. But here it comes, the Great Flyer High Five. Psh! Bros for life. As we see the Warp Prism begin to head in. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Warp Prism comes in. The owner getting shut down and shot down. And, oh! The tickle doth commence. Microing back, retreating. Atta boy, Mr. Muffin. Atta Muffin. As we speed the game up, we see sentries trying to reposition. Micro. Tickle. Unload. Micro. Shoot the probes. Zealots warping in. Warp Prism down. But you know what Void Rays are bad against? The 8-knuckled finger. So many knuckles. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my... Guys, someone wants to talk to you on Skype. Let me just... Oh my god, you guys, you need to check your Skype, like, right now. You little sweet sugar pies, you're so popular. Oh my god, you little darling. You darling little moon pies. Oh, guys, check your Skype, seriously. Seriously. Alright, Covert Muffin with the micro and the micro. And they are squished. Look at this. So good. Check your Skype, guys. And, uh-oh. Looks like the owner is trying to step in, but his Oracle cleverly shoots a building. The sentries that did their best to tickle successfully tickled, looks like 8 workers. Meantime, Covert Muffin has begun to build phoenixes because that's one of the only things that he's allowed to do. He's continuing to extend himself, to expand to greater heights, to greater things. To go for the mass doohickey mode. A fraud from the owner. For what reason, we don't know. The important thing is that Covert Muffin, that sly and succulent, moist, freshly baked muffin himself, whose identity no one's ever known, this muffin doesn't leave a fingerprint. If I'm ever giggling during a show, there's only one thought that preceded the giggle. That's stupid. Seriously, this muffin was like brought through a security gate and they said, "Excuse me, sir, can I see your credentials?" And the muffin was like, "Oh," and just reached into his back muffin trouser pocket, handed the wallet, he looked at the ID and said, "Alright, that'll be great, come on through." Because he's a Covert Muffin. He actually has like a bomb and a gun and like a Milky Way bar in that bag. All of which is like an illegal fluid for the airplane. But man, what a muffin. Oh my god, Schmeggy Eggy saying, "That muffin doesn't even leave a crumb." Now we're talking. Now you're thinking with portals, Schmeggy Eggy. Oh my god. Where did you first meet Muffin? I don't know, maybe at a hotel or a lobby or a club. I don't know, I just remember how charming he was. And he said he loved me. Covert Muffin continuing to stockpile his funds. He's begun the tickle. He has his enemy on foot, or perhaps his friend. Most of the time, if someone can't make another person laugh, they say, "Look, the joke is just a middleman. Let's get rid of this, and let's just get the laughs happening wholesale. Get the tickles in." But you realize the middleman is what makes the entire process fun. The middleman is what most comedians are all about. But Covert Muffin is about to bring a flatbed of the tickles. Oh! Oh, tickle, tickle, tickle. And of course the Mothership core walks and suicides herself. I don't even need an analogy for that. Everybody does that. We see phoenixes being microed, which means being kind of clicked lackadaisically in the general direction of units. Tickle, tickle, tickle. The tickles are en masse. I think that's GG, lol. Tickle, tickle, says Covert Muffin. GG, tickle, tickle. You're supposed to say GG. You typed like 8 times as many letters and the wrong letters. It's GG, that's the appropriate response, but Covert. This is what's creepy, is when they just pop up from down here. Get your tickles in. Oh my god, Covert Muffin. When Covert Muffin does air quotes, yeah. Oh yeah, Ron's a nice guy. He does under quotes for the tickle. Ron's a nice guy. You remember the under quotes? That's right. These is the Covert Muffin quotes right here. Funday Monday. Tickle beams. For any of you who don't know, the tickle beam was the affectionately named moniker of the Sentry attack. It's a disruption beam, but it's actually a tickle beam. Total tickle monster. Shooting away, causing great havoc. Uh-oh. And Covert Muffin, we're almost done with the introductory game. And Mr. Muffin, he goes up and down, he lifts up everything he can, he's the Covert Muffin town. Interviewed by Freddie Lowndes. Okay. Just an absolute torrent of tickling in the GG and the departure. Oh, Covert Muffin, thanks so much for that introductory game. Given that you've seen a Protoss play without any core units, merely support-style units, we have to ask ourselves the question, what occurs when our enemies elect to aggress? I'm closing the StarCraft replay, and it hasn't crashed on us. Okay. Here we go. What occurs when we need to see a special kind of game? The Triumph game. In the top left. From Team Eon Blue, it's Eon Blue. We got a lot of regulars in the Funday Monday episode today. From XTWGX, X Beyond. There's like a lot of unnecessary X's in there. It's like a wannabe sports car kind of name. Just drive the XTWGX X Beyond. XXX. Now we're going to see the usual play. Investigate myself. And we see Eon Blue already being a little bit sneaky. A pylon. Hidden in the main base. Pretending to do a proxy. The probes aptly scout themselves and are now going to begin to scout each other. A forge in the main base for Beyond. What does it mean? If you said cannon rush, you got it. Dunna, dunna, dunna. Pylon on top. And Eon Blue spots it right out the gate. But remember, Eon Blue cannot build Zealots. He cannot build Stalkers. He in fact has no gateway. He's going Nexus first. But is he going Nexus first anymore? The answer looks like is yep. Yes. This is... yeah, just expand right in front of that. We took that one out. Did he lose the probe? Oh, dude, he lost... oh, God. He's lost the probe. Looks like this pylon's gonna go down, and these photon can't... oh, he lost the probe. And Beyond is... well, these are the only two things he's building. There's no pylon. Oh, he does get a cancel. He is rebuilding, and he lets it... okay. Alright. Okay. Beyond. If these cannons just finish... just needs it. And there's like another probe heading out there. Oh my god. Another probe going out. You really aren't good at that. Eon Blue, no! No, Eon Blue sticking the knife wound deep. Oh my god. He's just sticking it deep enough to see the quality of the fat. I've watched way too much Hannibal. I watched, I think, 15 episodes of Hannibal this weekend. So all the jokes and analogies that we're going to be using during this episode are in some way related to a serial killer. Like, in some way. I didn't intend for that to be the case, but here we are. Have you ever tickled anyone? Many more than your father. That's funny whether or not you've seen Hannibal, but it's a lot funnier if you have. Hannibal, for any of you who don't know, is a famous humanitarian, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, so good. And as Eon Blue just completed saying, you aren't good at that, the 6 minute cannon rush, Eon Blue begins to duck down. He tries to retreat because he realizes, uh-oh, I'm about to get 620 cannon rushed. And there's a really unfortunate moment that occurs every so often. It's where your feelings get a little hurt and you decide to say something back. Really the thing about it, cannon rushing, you just said I wasn't very good at that, but are you sure? Because you're gonna lose the building. Oh really? Don't do this. In the famous words of Yipes, it's never over till it's over. As cannons are destroying this Nexus, and X Beyond is suddenly walled out of the base that he wants to aggress against. Oh, really? Yes, says Eon Blue. And Beyond is like, he'll never suspect a second line of cannons. In the meantime, there's a pylon right here. This probe is literally, it has a kill. This is a probe with a kill, amazingly. And, oh. 2 Robo Immortal, only on Funday Monday, or me during the beta. When I was in the beta of StarCraft 2, I used to respond to a cannon rush with 2 Robo Immortal and think myself clever. I am but a better gamer. I'll have to do this a few more times, so I can construct it into an episode. Alright guys, we're gonna watch a little bit of anti-cannon rush strategy, courtesy of this guy. Now, here's the thing. If you look carefully, buildings are armored, so a standard response is the double Robo Immortal. Fairly standard. Oh my god. Oh, I caught a glimpse of like daily 140 something, and I was just like, oh my god, oh, that's not, why do I keep calling that standard? What a violation. I mean, like, alright, well, you know, he's going against Terran, so he's just gonna go for 13 gas, 12 pool, to rush for Zergling speed and not build any fucking Zerglings. That's pretty standard. Ugh. Oh my god, let me tell you something. If you ever want to just cry, watch a video of yourself a year ago. And if you want to just have doubts about yourself as a person, watch videos of yourself from 3 years ago. And if you want to connect to Nietzsche, watch Day 9 Daily number like 100 to 140. My god, I've been thrown into the world and I'm responsible for everything I have done. Jesus, 13 gas is standard? Unbelievable. Oh, he's going for a 3 command center play. He's a little bit, this is risky to the point of being a cheese. No! No! Eon Blue, Immortals versus cannons. I used to just have like 6 Immortals and like 3 Stalkers and be like, yeah, they're support units. Eon Blue, coming up. Eon Blue. In response, Beyond is building more cannons. If at first you don't succeed, cannon rush. Cannon rush, cannon rush, cannon rush. Never stop cannon rushing, just cannon rush. Cannon rush, cannon rush, cannon rush. Cannon rush, cannon rush, cannon rush. The degree to which people dedicate to cannon rushing is the degree to which people are encouraged to do nothing fun in America. Now, you earn yourself some money. The important thing is to buy low quality all the things. Save the rest and put it towards a bank who will make terrible financial decisions and will bail out anyways. And that way, in 100 years, when you are feeble and unable to do much of anything, you can finally live your life and have fun. No, no, no. Stop your damn cannon rushing, and also stop to enjoy the shit out of every Monday, because even though it's the start of the week, it is the best day of the week. No reason to ignore that which is fun, because we'll be back in a short, quick break. Buy something nice for yourself in the interim. Nothing over the top, but maybe there's a pair of silly socks you've been hunkering for. Go ahead and indulge. It's on me. We'll be back after the break.